channel, Stylish Hidden Treasures. My name is Mary, and I'm a full-time reseller on both eBay and Poshmark. Today, I'm bringing you another Goodwill haul from the Goodwill outlet, which is a pay-per-pound outlet where many of us resellers go to get a lot of items for a very low cost of goods. If you enjoy mystery boxings and hauls and videos like that, as well as what sold videos, please consider subscribing to my channel as I have a lot of good content for us resellers. Definitely check out my ThredUp 15 handbag mystery box that I just recently posted. I will link that video up in the corner. That box was okay. Like if I gave it a letter, maybe a C. There was maybe 4 good bags. The rest of them, yeah, I don't know so much. Now, when I went to the Goodwill outlet, I was aware that that ThredUp box was coming, and so I thought, kind of giving myself a personal challenge, I wanted to see if I could get approximately 15 handbags for a very low cost of good, and then actually double or triple what I would have made if I got a ThredUp box. Because I always think that Goodwill outlet is the best deal in town when it comes to sourcing our items, but sometimes ThredUp also sends us some really awesome bags. So I will definitely link that video after this video if you want to check that out and kind of compare the two hauls and see what you think. So at this particular trip, I spent a total of $52.37. I got 30 items, which brings my cost of goods to $1.74 per piece. Many of my hauls that I do with the Goodwill outlet, my cost of goods is a whole lot lower. We're looking at $1.09, maybe $1.20 at the most. However, I got a lot of heavier things on this haul. You know, some accessories, some bags, some duffel bags, some boots. I'm going to show you all of that. So that kind of raises your cost of goods. However, if you find good things, then it's worth it. So we're going to hop in and look at what I found. So just to kind of start off by saying there's a little bit of clothing. The clothing is not really exciting this haul. A couple videos back, however, when I got the Burberry and all the other good stuff, that was an awesome clothing haul. This haul is a little bit more towards the accessories and the bags and the purses. However, as we know, purses can definitely bring us some money when we are sourcing, and then obviously with profit. So the very first thing is this Christopher Banks, which is not a good brand. However, I thought the print was really cute. It's almost like a holiday print, maybe shopping or something like that. I see like maybe like New York or something like that. So this is a really cute cardigan, thin knit. Always pick these up because people will wear that type of thing year round. So the next thing I picked up, this was brand new with tag. This is called Poppy Young. This is a 2X. And it's just a pretty floral tunic dress. It's stretchy. It has a really nice print. I don't know that this brand is worth much. However, when it's a plus size and it's brand new with tags, many of us plus girls don't really care as long as it's cute. So that's why I picked up this particular item. Next thing I picked up was Chico's, which I always tell you guys, Chico's and Talbot's is a really good, at least bread and butter brand for me. I usually do pretty good with the cost of good as well as the profit. And this is just a thin knit, almost like a coral or orangey type of color, open knit kimono. This could even actually be worn as like a cover up with a swimsuit or something like that. But these little thin weight kimonos and toppers do really well for me. Here's another Chico's. This is a thin knit. This is brand new with tags. This is a size 1, and it just kind of has this abstract print. This was originally $59.95, and as you can see, it's kind of pretty. So anything brand new with tags, I definitely try to pick up. Next is a brand called Gypsy, which is 100% silk. And as I've told you guys before in my videos, I pick up anything that's silk, anything that's cashmere, anything that's mohair, because the keywords alone will sell these items. So this is kind of like an oversized tunic top. This is a size medium. And like I said, it's, you know, I don't see any holes or pulls or anything. I'll have to take a better look. but anything silk does good for me. And once again, even something like this could be worn as a topper or even as a kimono if needed, or I should say cover up. Next is this DKNY size 8, kind of a tweed style blazer jacket. It zips in the front, kind of has a peplum hem. DKNY actually does usually pretty good for me, especially the career pieces like this. So that's why I picked this particular item up. Next is just a scarf. You guys have seen my scarves before. I prefer to pick up 100% silk scarves, but this one had a very vibrant print and it was lightweight, so I went ahead and picked that up. Next thing is a brand, I don't think I've ever sold this particular brand before. This is called Bel Kazan. This is a one size. This is a topper, and it kind of has like this geometric print, and it's open in the front. And once again, this too is something that could be worn at the beach or just, you know, to top over anything. So definitely pick up these one size fits most, because I find that when you have a flexible size like that, you have a lot of different buyers that could be interested in purchasing that. Next is a brand called B Moss, which used to be on the same line as like Talbot's. I don't know if this brand does good necessarily anymore. It's a size 12, it's brand new with tags. This was originally $89, and it's just a kind of like a pink, kind of like a lace overlay, almost like a sundress, but I guess you could wear it to a formal occasion or even a wedding. So I picked it up mainly for that reason. Next thing is another brand. I don't know that I've heard of this. Maybe if you guys have heard of these brands and you've seen it or you've sold it, let me know. But it's a brand called Lily by Fermiana, and it is a 1X, and it's a long maxi dress, really pretty, stretchy, floral. This is definitely long, and maybe even a little bit on the oversized, because I think looks like it's a little bit bigger than a 1X. So this type of thing usually does pretty good for me, because like I said, anything that is stretchy, it's colorful, and it's brand new with tags, it's all a win. Now this obviously is going to have to wait until Christmas time, but I can't pass up these ugly Christmas sweaters. As you can see, this is very ornate, has a lot of beading and rhinestones and all kind of stuff going on. It's turtleneck, and this is by the brand Victoria Jones. This is a large, and it's just solid on the back, long sleeve, something I'll more than likely hold on to until Christmas time, but people love their ugly sweaters. Next is a brand, this looks like according to the tag, it's a 70s brand, and it's called Just Tops of California. This is a reversible vest. This is 100% rabbit fur on the outside. It has pockets in the front, and then you can obviously wear just the quilted size if you wanted to. Now the thing about furs, if you've never sold one, anytime you see the creases or like the, you know, like the area here or the area up here, that's usually where there's a tear. So definitely check it out. Make sure there isn't any tears. This actually looks in perfect condition. The hair is really soft, because how people, how do I want to say it, store it makes a big difference, because if they store it in damp areas, then sometimes it'll start to lift up and get old and crunchy, and you don't want that. So this should do very, very well. So that is something that I may or may not get listed before fall season. And the last clothing item is a Style & Co., which is sold at Macy's. Long maxi dress, is floral, has tassels in the front, short sleeve, and I just thought this was really pretty. If you've ever checked out my store, you will know I sell a lot of dresses. Love dresses. So Style & Co tends to do pretty good for me as well. So that's all the clothing. And as I said before, there's not a lot to show this haul. The majority of the haul and the good things, in my opinion, are the purses. So the very first thing is the sack, which is 100% leather on the outside, has pockets on the inside. Here's the back. Here's the little emblem here on the corner. It's just a crossbody bag, but it's actually a really nice modern look. So I picked this up. It's very lightweight too. Next thing is, and I know what you guys are going to say, this is like the most hideous Coach purse you've probably ever seen. But from what the research I've found is this is late 70s. So the older the Coach, the higher usually you can get for it. Of course, if it's brand new Coach, just right off the line, you're going to get good money. But the old Coaches like this usually go pretty good. Now this one is very faded. As you can see, there was tape here, there was tape here. I took the tape off at the bins just to kind of see, well, first of all, why did you put tape on it? It was duct tape at that, but what color it actually is supposed to be, and it's supposed to be black. This can be saved, believe it or not. You just simply need to get your leather cleaner and conditioner, and I can bring this back to life. So this is a project bag, but guys, trust me, it will be worth it. So love my vintage Coach, by the way. Next is a J. Crew cotton and canvas tote. I want to say, what is this plaid called? Madras or something like that. This is that particular plaid design. It's just a cotton tote, something people could take to the beach or just a casual type of thing. Then the J. Crew tag is in leather. There's a couple pockets inside. It is actually very clean, surprisingly. Usually the cotton type of tote, something has spilled over. So this may not get as much, but I'm thinking around the $25 range should be a fair enough estimate on that. Next is a really cute Coach. This is like a very small tote or maybe a mini bag. It does have the hang tag, which sometimes at the bins you can't find that, which, fun fact, if you find nothing but the hang tags, grab those, put them in a lot and sell those on eBay, and people are actually looking for just the hang tags. So definitely consider picking those up. There's a little bit of discoloration inside, but it's not that bad. The leather detailing is pretty good. There is a couple little spots, but I think I can get it out with this being like a cottony type of material. So I'll have to stain treat a couple pieces, but it's not enough that this won't sell. So next is another really good bag, which is Marc Jacobs. And I believe this is, yeah, Marc by Marc Jacobs. This is like a pebbled leather, kind of like a satchel style, but however, there is a long adjustable strap. It is like a dark brown color. There's kind of like this bag charm that has the metal here with the designer name. It's studded. There are feet studs on the bottom. The inside is really clean. So there's the inside pocket. There's that kind of like that fashion print of his. Really, really good condition bag. When I saw this, it reminded me so much of the type of bags that are usually in the ThredUp boxes, and yet I only paid $1.74 for this one. So that's a little bit better deal than ThredUp. So that should do really good. So next is a vintage beaded clutch. Love vintage bags. In these little coin bags like this, you can, keywords, bridal, formal, party. People love these little things, and sometimes you can get 4 or 5 of them, lot them up, and sell them that way. So there's a couple little pieces of beads that are missing, but it's not bad. It has satin interior and a little kiss lock closure right here. So Little cute bag. Next is kind of like a crochet and almost like a rattan, not quite straw, clutch. It too has a kiss lock closure. It has little beaded designs. Inside, it says it's made in Japan. And the lining is actually really clean. And it's in really good shape. And little keywords like boho, hippie, 70s, even though this is probably more 80s, this will sell. So definitely pick up those small little clutches like that. Next is a little black mesh bag. I pick up these all the time. They're very lightweight. They're usually in pretty good condition. There's not a brand on this particular one. It's clean on the inside. All the mesh is there. And I picked this up mainly because we'll sooner or later be getting into prom and formal seasons and things like that. And this is a metal strap too, which is kind of cool. So I think little things like this will definitely sell. Here's a little accessory. This is a Kate Spade, and it's kind of like a card holder for your ID. And it's kind of like a rubber type of material. It's two-tone, blue and green. Then on the back, and it just has a long strap. So little things like this, guys. I love to pick up small accessories. Next is a little kind of bohemian style beaded, multiple beaded little crossbody bag. Really small, it zips. Even the strap is beaded too, which is kind of cool. This kind of reminded me of spring and Easter, so maybe someone will purchase this for, you know, maybe Easter. Inside interior is really clean, and even the little zipper pull is beaded, so little fun things like that. Next is a bag, which if you've watched the thread-up videos, you know I don't really care for vegan bags, but I'm starting to kind of come around. This one was brand new, and it's studded, it's sparkly, it's blingy. It has the little paper still on the zipper pull, and this one too, so it's definitely brand new. The little silica package, actually I take that back there, this is branded. This is called Camdor, New York City. So like I said, it's vegan, has double handles, has a long adjustable strap, and then there's a pocket on the back. Then on the inside, there is a zipper and a couple other pockets on top of that. And it's just a cute little studded, almost like a biker type of vibe to me, bling bag. So there's that one. Then we have this brand, which I looked up comps and they were anywhere from $40 to $80. This brand is called, hope I say this right, HauI and Pelly. And this is a orange leather pebble bag, has double straps, and it has like a tasseled type of thing here. Here's the back. There are hooks for a long strap, however, there is not one included. Inside is super clean. There are some wear around the corners, but I don't think that's a big enough deal to not get pretty good amount of money. And it's orange. Like I've always said, anytime you get a color outside of the box, the pinks, the orange, the mustard brown, or the mustard yellows, they seem to do a little bit better than the typical browns and blacks. So next is a pair of Justin boots. And these look like literally somebody bought them, wore them once, and just donated them. But they're brown, they're size 11, and they are almost in near perfect condition. I mean, almost no scuffs at all. Even the bottoms, well, even the bottoms look like maybe they've been worn once. I mean, look at the heels. They're like in perfect condition. Here is the back. And I do pretty good with leather boots. This one doesn't have a particular item, or I guess you want to call it style name. but I'll have to look it up because there is a style number here. But like I said, these are in perfect condition. Justin does really well on the resale market. So next is a brand new with tags, Eddie Bauer 100% wool, size medium hat. So it's just kind of like a navy blue, has a little bit of a ribbon design. Like I said, this is brand new. This is called the bowler hat, and yep, size medium. And it looks like almost like a 90s tag. It was $32 then, but nobody ever wore it. So I do sell hats. Mainly what you do, in case you've never sold one, you just measure from here down to here, which is the brim width, and then take your tape measure and just kind of measure inside here. That's your circumference. And then there you go, there's your size. So we're down to our last two items. Here is a Vera Bradley, what looks like brand new overnight duffel bag. This is a pretty purple color. This is one of the newer styles, double handles, long strap with the cushion part here. There are big pockets on the outside and a big zipper pocket in the front. Then inside is quilted and has multiple pockets. So I always tell people, even the retired Vera Bradley, pick them up. The big overnight bags like this, people are still looking for. I just sold one last week on Poshmark, and even before she bought it, she asked if the strap came with it, and I tried to explain to her the newer ones have the strap. The old vintage ones are just double handle. And this, in my opinion, is made a little bit more sturdier. So very good bag. Then we had a pair of Puma sunglasses, which are in excellent condition. So that's what they look like on the front. They have the little, the Puma writing here, and then there's also even a Puma inside, and it even has 130 millimeter. So sometimes people ask for like bridge size and things like that. It even has some of that detailing on that. So cool find. And then the very last thing is this, actually not the very last, super to last, almost to last, is this Fairwind tactical belt. The 411 tactical does really good. It sold very fast. This one's even sturdier, and it has like a metal hook that you can unhook here. These type of belts do really good. So definitely pick up your tactical belts. Now the last one. So the last thing is this Cole Haan leather weave design. Guys, this looks brand new too. So it's double handles, patent leather. The inside does not have one spot, not one blemish, one anything. It looks completely like nobody ever wore this. There's even the plastic piece that the price tag comes on is still attached. I think this is brand new. There's two big pockets on the sides here. The bottom, some of this may just be from being in the bins, but there's a little bit of scuffing, but it may be from the bins, but it looks really good. It's got some studded detailing here. This is a big bag, but this is a nice bag. So this should bring us really good money, especially considering it's leather, it's large, and it's an unusual color. So in total, like I said, I had a total of 30 items. I only paid $1.74 per piece. So I look to probably sell maybe 2 of these items, and then the rest of this haul will be all but profit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for the What So video. There's actually going to be 2 coming out this week, one for Poshmark and one for eBay. So that way you can see some of the things that I show in these hauls and mystery boxes, what actually sold. So thank you guys for watching. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing that and hitting the bell notification so that way you'll be aware of when videos are uploaded. So thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Thanks, guys.